A world that often feels chaotic, in a world that feels uncertain, where external circumstances can overwhelm and overshadow so many times our lives, there does exist a revolution that begins from within. It is a revolution ignited by a profound encounter with the person of Jesus Christ. When we open our hearts to Him, we invite a radical transformation that, I'm telling you, it far surpasses anything we could ever imagine. At 15 years old, when I gave my life to Jesus, I discovered the power of that initial encounter with Christ, and oh, how He has revolutionized my life. An encounter with Christ is more than just a mere intellectual understanding or a religious ritual. It is a deeply personal experience that transcends boundaries. It's an experience that breaks chains. When we encounter Jesus, we come face to face with pure love, with boundless grace, and absolute transformative power. His presence pierces through our hearts. It exposes our deepest vulnerabilities and awakens a hunger in us for something greater. It's like an awakening of our souls. See, in the presence of Jesus, our souls, they awaken from a slumber, a deep sleep. And what happens is His light shines into the darkest corners of our being, and it begins revealing the areas that need healing. It begins revealing the areas that need forgiveness. It begins revealing the areas in our lives that need restoration. What happens then is we become aware of the chains that have been binding us, the chains of sin, the chains of guilt, the chains of fear, the chains of shame. And through Jesus's love and acceptance, we find the courage to confront and to release these burdens, and we can begin embracing a freedom and a liberation that only Jesus can bring in our lives. There's a transformational power. The encounter with Christ unleashes a transformative power that begins to permeate every aspect of our lives. It reorients our priorities. It switches around our values, our perspectives. It compels us to let go of the shallow pursuits that once consumed us and instead embrace a life that has purpose, a life that's filled with compassion, and a life that's filled with authenticity. When we surrender our lives to Him, we are filled with a renewed sense of purpose, a renewed sense of identity, and a renewed sense of hope. It revolutionizes our relationships. When Christ revolutionizes us from within, our relationships are inevitably affected. The love that we receive from Him begins to overflow, and it enables us to extend grace to people where we couldn't extend grace to before. It enables us to have forgiveness and to have compassion for those around us. Our interactions become infused with humility, with kindness, with selflessness. The lens through which we see people becomes the eyes of Christ. We begin to value people's worth and embrace them because of this inner revolution. This revolution on the inside cannot remain confined within us. It demands expression and action. And as we are transformed, we become catalysts for change in the world around us. We are then empowered to stand for righteousness, to advocate for the marginalized, to serve those in need. Our lives become a living testament to the transformative power of encountering Christ. It becomes an inspiration for others to then embark on their own journey of revolution and restoration. The revolution that starts from encountering Christ is a deeply personal and profoundly transformative experience. It awakens our souls, it redefines our purpose, and empowers us to impact the world. As we embrace this revolutionary encounter, we become partakers of a divine movement. It's called the Kingdom of God. And this movement is one that revolutionizes not only our lives, but also the lives of everyone we touch. So let us open our hearts invite Christ in, and embark on a journey of revolution from the inside out.